took to make Mayweather Pacquiao. How long was that in the making? Like the longest time ever.
7-8 years.
And then when they finally fought, I'd say Pacquiao was over the hill.
It wasn't as good as a fight as it could have been.
And yeah, so yeah, but yeah, you can't take nothing away from Floyd Mayweather, because he beat the guy who a lot of people are talking about as the greatest fighter in history, being Pacquiao, because he's an 8-time world champion, moving up from all those weights. But I say, how can this guy be the greatest fighter in history if he got beat by Mayweather? But then again, Muhammad Ali lost fights, and so did Sugar Ray Robinson. So everyone says you can't define losses, but in my opinion, I don't do losses. Neither does Floyd, neither does Rocky. So, you know, and neither does Joe Calzaghe. So you can't really judge us with them.
Like I told you guys, let me tell you something, okay? I could not wait, okay, to counter this. I was going to, but I couldn't, because the hypocrisy, the comparison, like I've been telling you guys the last 2 days on my live streams, that Tyson Fury is pulling the old Mayweather tactics. He's been pulling those tactics. He's been using the O to market himself. He's been calling other people out without fighting them. He's been saying that, hey, we don't do zeros. We don't do losses. We don't do any of those, because you can't rate us amongst other people. And I've been telling you guys that for a very long time. And with Floyd doing what Floyd did, and Tyson trying to mimic him, copycatting and shit, it makes the sport of boxing cringe. It makes the sport of boxing that I love, that I hate so much, just that much true and honest, okay? Because you're looking at Tyson Fury, a guy that has fought 2 guys 3 fucking times, right? He's done that strategically. Why? Because Tyson Fury does not want to fight anyone new, because he doesn't know what they possess, and he doesn't know what they have in store for him. They don't know what they bring, and he doesn't want to find out, because he's worried about keeping that O, people. He's worried about keeping the fucking O. And I knew that what it was. So don't expect anything new out of Tyson Fury. You know what you expect from Tyson Fury? Make sure his ass retires again. Make sure the bitch goes in retirement again and stays retired. Don't come back. Don't act like you're the big shit. Live in your own fantasy. Live in your own world. Do that and be by yourself. Because the people that actually want to fight Joshua, Joyce, Usyk, you know, maybe Ruiz, you know what I mean? Those guys like that, let them all fight each other and let them be who the best of its era is. Because it ain't Tyson Fury. Because Tyson Fury, even if people argue that he is, he won't take the fights because his ego is too big for his challenge. His ego is too big for the challenge. That's just it. He's too big. His ego's too big. He can't see himself losing. But then again, he doesn't want to win because he doesn't want to challenge himself. And it's absolutely horrific to hear Tyson Fury go on and on about the other bullshit that he was talking about. And I think it was just absolutely pathetic, because you have Tyson Fury, man, labeling himself from Mayweather, and people can't understand. Mayweather destroyed boxing. The last 10 years of boxing, okay? And Floyd's been out of boxing since 2015. He's just sabotaged the sport since he left, because he's been having everybody thinking, like Tyson, like all those Al Haymanites, he has everybody thinking that you can do exactly what I did for the last portion of my year and be considered the best just because you haven't lost. So, meanwhile, we don't get the good fights. We don't see good challenges. And if we do see anything competitive, it will be completely by accident. That's why I love upsets, because they're far few in between, because most of the time, the house wins. And what I mean by the house, the politics of boxing is the house. The politics of boxing equals the house because nobody's going to fight anybody that's worth a shit. They're going to find out that fighter was injured, ain't worth a shit, slow, been beaten 3 or 4 times, too old. All that is going to be a factor when anytime you got a guy that's supposed to be a superstar fighter or the best in the world comes up against. That's what's going to be their opponents. Tyson Fury, mark my words, if he don't retire, he's going to end up fighting some piece of shit. I get Kabayel or someone like Mahmoud Char. That's what he's going to do. And people are going to praise him for it, the ones that are fanatical and delusional that follow this motherfucker into this type of situation. But anyway, this is first of many because I'm not through. I'm not done. I'm like Clubber Lang. I got a whole lot more. I got 2 coming back to back. Tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.